Good, happy Saturday morning, October 2018. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. First up, police, Manchester man shot after stabbing Massachusetts state trooper. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9.
Dr. Robert Marshall and the team at Aesthetic Dental Center can create a beautiful new smile for you in just one day. Massachusetts State Police say reports of an erratic driver in Hillsborough led to this. A scene in New Salem, Massachusetts, where a state trooper was stabbed multiple times, the suspect shot.
There was an 18-year-old male operator who exited the vehicle, and he proceeded to attack the state trooper.
State police in Massachusetts say soon after the reports of an erratic driver, police in Walpole, New Hampshire were called to this intersection at Whitcomb and Valley Roads after a car crash that turned into a carjacking. The woman driver involved wasn't hurt. State police say the man then made his way into Vermont and then down into Massachusetts, all of it ending near Hannah Hunting's front yard.
The suspect had gotten out of his vehicle. He had ran to the trooper's vehicle, opened the door, stabbed him.
Authorities say the 47-year-old state trooper was stabbed repeatedly in the head, neck, shoulder, and arms. Police say that trooper managed to get out of his car. The suspect jumped in, and another responding trooper shot into the police cruiser.
I don't know if a bullet hit him while he was in the car, but he was shot outside on the front lawn.
Both the trooper and the suspect were taken to the same hospital where both men are expected to survive. And authorities say that state trooper who was stabbed has been with the Massachusetts State Police for about 12 years now. He does have a wife and children. In the meantime, that suspect has not yet been identified, but authorities say he will be facing a list of charges. Live in Walpole, I'm Charisse LeClaire, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Warren accused DeHale of attending event organized by hate group. Did he? Let's take a listen to the video from WCVB Boston.
When facing a family crisis, you need Servizi and Associates. With over 20 years of experience, we focus exclusively on divorce and family law. You can count on our team to provide personal attention, integrity, and dedication.
You are running for president. Everybody knows now at this point. It's not a secret at all. You've got staffers that you've moved to New Hampshire to go work up there for the Democratic Party. You've moved staffers to all the swing states. And again, you've been traveling so extensively around the country that I wonder if sometimes you know where the Massachusetts zip code is.
Look, I'm clear on Massachusetts and work hard here in Massachusetts and have produced for Massachusetts. My opponent, Mr. Deal, has said that if he's elected, he will have Donald Trump's back 100% of the time. Not me. I'll be here for the people of Massachusetts.
Now, the two clash also over how the U.S. should respond to Saudi Arabia following the Saudi government's acknowledgement tonight that journalist Jamal Khashoggi was killed while in their consulate in Istanbul.
This was an attack on democracy. This is the most corrupt administration in living history. And we are now watching the implications of that. Do we need a strong response on Saudi Arabia? Absolutely. And Donald Trump is showing he's not capable.
Equal time, Mr. Deal. The fact of the matter is, though, that the Middle East is still unsafe. And it's good to have, in the long haul, an ally like Saudi Arabia, at the same time hold them accountable when atrocities like this happen.
The two will face off again Sunday night in Springfield. Maria?
Mary, thank you. So Warren and Deal will have their final debate before Election Day right here on WCVB Channel 5. You will see the Senate debate a week from Tuesday, which will be October 30th, and it starts right here on Channel 5 at 7 p.m.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Dog attacked victim wants tougher laws for owners. Let's take a listen to the video from WMTW News 8 Maine, Mary Kate Mannion.
The Landing at Saco Bay, a small home environment ideal for your loved ones with dementia and Alzheimer's. The Landing at Saco Bay provides compassionate care and comfort while still allowing for independence and activity. Call The Landing at Saco Bay today.
Just to be in an open space, that's where I was attacked. I was just walking to my car, and just these dogs just came at me. So I'm very terrified of open spaces.
Cynthia Rudman's eyes fill with tears as she describes the moments when two dogs attacked her earlier this summer. And Cynthia says that she was coming home from work, walking down this staircase in Gardner, which leads out to a parking lot, where she said there was a group of people and two dogs. One of them came off of the leash and started to attack her.
You know, I ended up with 9 staples in my head, 16 stitches in my ear, stitches in my left arm, stitches in my right arm, and it's not a crime.
Cynthia says the dogs that attacked her were euthanized, and the owner told to pay a civil fine of $250 per dog. Since she didn't know if the dogs had been vaccinated for rabies, she had to undergo several rounds of shots.
To just simply walk away and leave that person to fend for themselves, like what happened to Cynthia, that's just ludicrous.
Representative Matt Pouliot wants to change the law to make leaving the scene of a dog attack similar to that of leaving the scene of a car crash. Instead of a fine, offenders will face a possible felony charge. For Cynthia, it's more than just stitches and bruises. This attack has led to her carrying mace each day. But she says she doesn't want sympathy. She wants the law to change.
But again, if I can be the voice for all of these people, I'd like to be that voice.
In Gardner, I'm Mary Kate Mannion for WMTW News 8.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. No winner means Mega Millions raises to record $1.6 billion jackpot. Next drawing will be on Tuesday, and Powerball drawing is tonight, and that jackpot is big as well. Let's take a listen to this video from ABC News.
Clothing to wear, and we discovered we can really help people with disabilities just by doing a few things differently with our Cat and Jack clothing. The really great part about working on this type of product is meeting the families.
I just hugged her. I just had to hug her and tell her how important this is. Thanks to the Cat and Jack adaptive line, Bentley just gets to be a kid for once.
Mega Jackpots, it's Mega Millions. What's up, America? I'm John Crow. It's Friday, October 19th, and tonight's Mega Millions jackpot is an estimated annuitized $1 billion. To win that jackpot, you must bet C's 5 Y Miles plus that gold Mega Ball. Now, let's see if I can make you a billionaire tonight. Our first winning number tonight is 65. That's followed by 53. Up next, we have 23. That's followed by 15. And your final white ball for this evening is 70. Now for the Mega Ball. That Mega Ball number is 7. Again, tonight's winning numbers are 65, 53, 23, 15, 70. The gold Mega Ball is 7. Now, don't matches all 6 numbers. Tuesday's jackpot could be $1.6 billion. Play on, America.
Okay, and there are those numbers. And again, there is no winner, so that jackpot went even higher. go and get more tickets and try to win the big jackpot. And that did it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Saturday, and I'll see you back here later on today for another newscast. And I'll have a news report coming up in a little bit. Goodbye, everyone.